Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to cover the question answers of the chapter The Foundation of Delhi Sultanate. I have also given you the questions and also the answers. I'm going to now read this out for you. Exercise E. We will begin with exercise E. Give reasons for the following actions. Aibak was called Lakh Baksh. The answer is Kutubuddin Aibak was a kind and generous man, and this earned him the title of Lakh Baksh or the giver of lakhs. 2. Iltutmish named his daughter Razia as his successor. The answer is Iltutmish did not consider his sons capable of ruling the Sultanate after his death. Therefore, he named Razia as his successor. Question 3. Alauddin Khalji banned socializing among nobles. The answer is Alauddin Khalji banned socializing among nobles to prevent them from conspiring against him. Number 4. The nobles ganged up against Razia Sultan. The answer is the nobles did not like that Razia had stopped consulting them before taking major decisions. Therefore, they ganged up against her. Number 5. Alauddin Khalji did not annex the conquered Deccan kingdoms. The answer is Alauddin Khalji did not annex the conquered Deccan kingdoms because he knew that the Deccan kingdoms would be difficult to manage from faraway Delhi. So exercise E is now complete. Let's move on to exercise F. Answer the following questions. Enumerate the causes of Mahmud's frequent invasions of India. The answer is Mahmud invaded India 17 times in 25 years. The following were the causes of Mahmud's frequent invasions of India. The invasions in India provided him an opportunity to loot the wealth of Indian kingdoms and temples. Mahmud took advantage of the rivalries among the Rajput rulers who could not put up a strong resistance against Mahmud. Question 2. Who was Kutubuddin Aibak? Which territories did he conquer in India? The answer is Kutubuddin Aibak was the first ruler of the Mamluk or the slave dynasty. Initially, the Indian territories he conquered were Lahore and later on Delhi. Question 3. Write an estimate of Muhammad Ghori. Muhammad of Ghor or Muhammad Ghori is credited with actually laying the foundation of the Muslim Empire in India at the end of the 12th century. The Ghurid dynasty of Muhammad Ghori rose to power at Ghor, a kingdom that bordered the Ghaznavid Empire on its western side. In 1186, Muhammad Ghori conquered Lahore, thus ending the rule of the Ghaznavid dynasty. He was not only interested in looting the wealth of India, but also establishing his own rule. He was able to accomplish that with his victory in the Second Battle of the Rhine. Question 4. Why Balban is termed the most powerful leader of the slave dynasty? Balban ruled with an iron fist. He broke up the Chehalgani, the most important group of 40 nobles in the court. He tried to establish peace and order in the country. The revolts of the Jats and Rajputs were brutally crushed by Balban. In order to protect the empire from Mongol invasion, he built new forts. He also repaired the old forts between area around the river Indus and the city of Delhi. Balban restored the prestige of the king by introducing various reforms. He was also a patron of learning and promoted architecture and Islamic culture. Question number 5. How do we know that Jalaluddin Khalji was a weak ruler? Jalaluddin was an old man of 70, was very accommodating in nature. He compromised with the rebellious nobles by forgiving them for their revolts. He also tried to ward off the Mongol threat by marrying his daughter to Ulugh Khan, a Mongol leader. These actions presented Jalaluddin as a weak ruler, giving rise to fresh revolts and lawlessness in the Sultanate. Jalaluddin could rule for only 6 years. He was killed by his nephew Alauddin in 1296 AD. Question 6. Write the steps taken by Alauddin Khalji to strengthen his rule. The answer is the steps taken by Alauddin Khalji to strengthen his rule are as follows. He strengthened his army by introducing various reforms in it. He introduced a very effective revenue and market reform. Question 7. Why did Queen Padmini commit Jauhar? The answer is Alauddin wanted to capture the Queen of Chittor, Padmini. The Rajputs of Chittor bravely fought Alauddin's army to protect her honor, but were defeated. Their women, led by Padmini, opted for death by performing Jauhar to avoid being insulted by Alauddin and his soldiers. So children, this is it. These are the question and answers of the Delhi Sultanate chapter. Write them down in your copies and don't forget to draw margins after every answer. Thank you.